Welcome everyone to the second season of Coffee with Colleagues. I am Carl Han, CEO of Season Group and SG Wireless. I'm here today with Phaik Chen, our colleague from Penang in Season Group Penang right now. So I want to turn it over to Phaik Chen. Phaik, can you introduce yourself to us? About your role, what you do at Season Group, background.
Yeah, I see Season Group Malaysia. I'm as a senior sourcing executive. The majority of my responsibility is obtaining the quote from the different suppliers and negotiating the price. Of course, we get the most competitive price from the suppliers. Then, of course, I also have to do about the vendor setup. Is the first gate to deal with a vendor to get all the information in order to save in the BOM to fulfill customer BOM. Okay, that's my.
All right. So dealing with sourcing supply chain. Then how long have you been doing supply chain for then?
For Season Group, I only joined 6 months. Yes, for the SCM. Yes, for the SCM is I think 10 year plus. I joined SCM roles. Yes.
Have you ever seen a supply chain market like right now that you're seeing?
Currently, the supply chain market is all the parts are under allocation. It seems like the years 2018 I faced since before is a part of shortage. Because now currently is a pandemic situation, all parts is also affected. We sometimes the part we get is need around 1 or 2 years we only can get a part. That's a problem for the situation right now.
Yes, yes. So, in your opinion, then, is this something for our other colleagues to be worried about, or do you think, oh, don't worry, Season Group has this well handled, and supply chain will get us out of this. Don't worry.
Yes, it's no worry because we have a good supply chain group in either is SDK as a support us in the Malaysia also. So it's no problem. We sure we will overcome this kinds of allocation station.
Thank you, Phaik Chen. Yeah. So let's dive a little bit deeper into motivation, right? I think one of the things that we try to do as a company is try to bring purpose to people's lives. That's certainly in our vision, where we want everyone to love their job. That's very critical for us because we don't want people to come into job and the work and really feel, oh, it's a job, I don't want to wake up, etc., etc. So to ask you in particular, what brings you to work every day? Is there something about working at Season that makes you happy and brings you a smile?
Season Group is a company is quite good. Although as I joined the 6 months, everyone is helping each other. Even though when the problems is come out, we can solve the problem together, share the idea together. Just like our core value in the Season Group, like be kind, be open, have fun, and sharing opinion each other. So this is brought me to come to work every day. Yes.
Okay, great. And I want to stress on that factor as well too. That environment shouldn't be restricted just to Malaysia itself. Like I want you to feel comfortable to be able to reach out to a colleague in Mexico or the UK or China for help and talk to them. Because we are a global company, but we're a small company. We are all friendly people and we all want each other to succeed. So if you ever have that need to talk to and ask for help, we're very encouraging of that portion.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. And hopefully when the pandemic is over, the travel will begin again too, and then you'll be able to visit the other sites, and the other sites will be able to visit you as well too, and really build on that camaraderie aspect of working together.
Yes. Hopefully we have one day.
With that lead up about the pandemic, how has the pandemic affected your work at Season? Has the way you worked with colleagues and clients changed?
Actually, the pandemic is affected the work also. First of all, we're facing the pandemic issue. We always work from home, is work from home is hardly the interaction with the people's the problem solving also have a problem also. But now the situation in the Malaysia is okay a bit. Okay, we go back to office, we can interaction with the people's and like this we can solve the problem easily also.
Yeah, I think this is a very big debate that people have online right now where, oh, should we have work from home or should we be back at the office, for example? And I don't think there's a correct answer. I think to each industry, there's a different specification. If you're in the IT world, then maybe if you're programming, yeah, you can work from home. But for us, we're a team-based, we're a collaborative hardware company. It's better to touch the product. It's better to see the production. It's better to walk the floor. So if for me, I would always choose working in the office as opposed to working from home. But unfortunately, over here in Hong Kong, it looks like we will have to implement a work from home schedule very soon, starting next week, because the Omicron case is starting to blow up here in Hong Kong.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, so that'll be tough again too. But so let's take it outside of work. What do you usually do, or how do you spend your time outside of work?
Outside work, normally I will go to Zumba or
Okay.
exercise Zumba. But unfortunately now, the pandemic issue, this kind of everything, this activity is cut off.
Really?
So yes, because we Zumba, we need have a spacing because of social distancing control. We maybe only have a small class. So
Outdoor Zoom?
this, yes, outdoor Zumba, yes.
Yeah, with face mask on.
No, we also face off because it's hardly breathe. Let's say face off.
Yeah.
Yes, but social distancing is a must also.
Yeah, but I think it's important to continue to exercise,
Yeah.
even during this pandemic. Take care of your body. If there's anything that we learned from this pandemic, it definitely goes after those who aren't very active, who aren't athletic, who don't do regular exercise, who have trouble breathing. So whatever you do, keep up the aerobics as much as possible. Zumba is an excellent option for it. I went there once with my wife, and if it wasn't so embarrassing, I would go again.
Okay.
Yeah. So aside from Zumba, do you have a hobby that might be surprising for our colleagues?
Hobby, within the MCOs, I gain my another hobby is baking skill. My baking
Okay.
skill improved because of MCO period.
Okay.
Because
Perfect.
that time every day we need to stay at home. Everyone is stay at home, so no outside food is allowed because we need to take care. So become our baking skill is improved already. Becomes my new hobbies.
Okay. What do you bake?
Normally, I just cook a dish or baking a cake or cookies for my sons. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Over here in Hong Kong and also in North America right now, everyone is doing sourdough bread.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sourdough bread, it's very difficult because every night you have to add and oxygenate the dough. So in a sense, it becomes like a baby. A lot of the sourdough bakers are saying, "Oh, this is my baby. He's 15 years old." You have to keep it going for 15 years, or 20 years, or 25 years. So it's been the latest craze, but it's definitely fun. Yeah, I think that's one of my goals for 2022. Actually, one of the things I do want to bake is a French delicacy. It's like a croissant, but it's much more fatter than a croissant. A croissant has a lot of butter in it, but the one that I want, it's something called a Queen Amore. And Queen Amore is twice the bread, twice the butter. So it's excellent. It's sweet, but it's very buttery. And I hope to learn that this year.
It looks delicious.
Yes,
It's so
it is.
delicious.
Yeah, it sounds delicious. It is delicious, but yeah, very fattening. So again, going back to the exercise, you eat all of this food, you gotta go to
Thank
the
for the
exercise.
exercise for Zumba.
Yeah. So, is there one thing that you would like all 1,500 colleagues at Season Group to know about you? Like that would we will all know. Oh, Phaik Chen is famous for this.
Is to our season group members, colleagues, always remember to our loved one, to our family and friends. Make sure face mask is on, social distancing is applying. Then always remember to our loved one. Yes.
Okay, all right. So the safety aspect of all that, very good. Thank you on that. And then so taking it into since it's the new year, let's do a little bit of a recollection and also a looking into the new year as well too. But is there anything in 2021 that you are particularly proud of? It could be work related or it could be personal. It doesn't have to be work only. Something that made you very proud in 2021.
Personal one, of course, is the baking sale, as I said just now. Yes, for the work area is I have joined a season in this pandemic times. I hope I can enhance my skills and all my knowledge in the past 10 years. I can apply in the season, have a good future in here. Yes.
Thank you. And your contribution is very, very important right now. We've got a lot of NPIs going on in Malaysia in particular. And so it'll be a lot of your hands-on work, but again, make sure you make full use of our Dongguan team. Call up Wai Ling, call up Deborah. We're all here to help you out.
Yes,
Yeah.
they are very supporting, yes.
Is there one thing you learned in 2021 that you would take with you into 2022?
Yeah, 2022, I hope that the pandemic can be over. This is for all over our world. Person is thinking. Besides that, also have a courage and time in the season group, of course. Yes.
Okay. All right. So I think I asked this question to our colleagues 12 months ago because I thought that pandemic would be over by now, but it's still not. So I'll ask this again to you as well too. What's the first thing you want to do when this pandemic is over? The first thing.
Pandemic is over, so I think it's exciting. Because we plan go to vacation, we go to overseas, yes, with my families, yes. Then like Japan, we hopefully I can go there again. Then of course we gather together with friends. A lot of friends is so long time no meet up, and gather with families also. This is the first thing after the pandemic was, yes.
That sounds great. And let's hope this thing is over very soon. It's almost it's 2020 now. This started in November, December 2019. So it's two and a half years now. I think we've all had enough of this. So let's all encourage each other to stay safe, wear masks, get vaccinated, and we'll get through this quick. So, Phaik Chen, I want to thank you today for taking your time out to speak with me. I think this is very useful for all of our colleagues. They want to get to know one another better, especially with the pandemic where we can't travel. I can't meet you in person. So the next best thing is watching a video of you talking to me, I guess. So thank you for your participation today.
Okay, thank you. Have a nice day.